Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My brothers and my sisters, welcome to another lovely day of Simplified Ramadan Countdown Edition. I greet you in the most beautiful greeting. Today's episode is very interesting because I have a funny story to tell you. You know why I laugh? You're gonna laugh too. And I'm gonna say this first. Allah gave all of us the gift. Everybody have the gift, right? You just have to recognize what your gift is. Because if you don't know what your gift is, you can tap into the potential that you have. So first you recognize your gift and you start to tap into potentials connected to that gift. You know how they say, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. That's something to think about. The reason why I say that story is have you ever wondered, where does Buki get all the stories that she always tells us? It's because every step of our lives there's a reason. There are reasons for every day. And you have to learn to connect yesterday with today to make the best decision for tomorrow. If I meet you and I sit down with you for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I already know what prophet God mirrors you after. And if I can tell you what prophet God mirrors you after, you'll be able to walk in the line of that prophet. You'll be able to be successful, the same way the prophet was successful. But to cut the long story short, let's get to this. All simplifiers know that my experience is including, I was a bank manager. I worked in the bank. So I have banking experience. And to work in the bank, to get to the management position, you have to have gone through some workshops and trainings and all that. And one of the workshops or trainings I went was by, have you read this book? The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. Well, I went to the workshop, 7 Habits of Highly Successful Managers. And one of the trainings one of the chapters was beginning with the end in mind. And for simplifiers, I always say that even when Almighty God created the world, he began with the end in mind. He already knows where this journey is going before he started the creation. That's what is called the Qadar. Qadar, believing in Qadar. Qadar in Arabic is Qadar. In Yoruba is Qadara. In English, it's destiny. You have to believe in destiny because every day you wake up, you're waking up by destiny. Now, that's one of the trainings that I have. And that training, all the trainings I have, combined with my religious beliefs, I will use that word. Religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs, biblical beliefs, Quranic beliefs, Hadith beliefs, and my education, everything combined. But there's one big thing that I've always held so close to my heart. I don't like to take no for an answer. Because when God made us, he gave all of us that thing, that instinct, the ferocity, the tenacity, the zeal, the drive, the willingness to push further, to keep pushing, push a little more. If a door is closed, go around it. There is a window somewhere. If all the doors are closed and all the windows are closed, look carefully. There's a cracked wall. And if you don't see any cracked wall, that's when you get on your knees and you pray. Because God can bring the whole thing down. And everywhere becomes a way for you. I will tell you this quick story. My former employment, a little while ago, the supervisor, I asked for something, and she told me, because I saw the rest of my coworkers, they had that thing. I forgot, it was like a company emblem, something. And I said, can I please have one too? She said, we don't have any more. I said, okay. So I know that we had administrator, admin rep in our office. I don't want to use the word secretary, but high level. She's in charge of everything, like the restocking and that kind of thing. So I asked her, I said, if her name is Khadija, I said, Khadija, do we have any more of this thing? And she said, let me see if we have any more. A day later, she came to me, she said, Bukola, it's your lucky day. We have one. I found it in the closet somewhere. And when she gave it to me, mine was so different. When everybody got theirs, it was like loose, they handed to them. When I got mine, it was like wrapped in a bow. Like in a nice bow. Beautiful, in a pretty box. She gave it to me. Mine was even more like fancier than everybody else. And I said, oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know me, I like to say thank you. I'm addicted to gratitude, which is a good thing, you know. I didn't know, maybe 3 weeks later. Oops, sorry. 3 weeks later, my boss called me to the office and she scolded me. She scolded me big time. That when she told me that we don't have any more, why did I ask somebody else? But I said, isn't that the training? That's my training. You knew I was a bank manager before you hired me here. And as a banker, for any banker, any sales rep that is listening to this message tonight, leave me a comment. Let me know what you will have done. Because the training that we get is the key to being a good sales rep is you never take no for an answer. Unless you're becoming extremely obnoxious, ridiculous. And we don't take that no for an answer, we only wait. We wait. If I come to you and I want to sell you this house and you're not ready, of course I'm going to look at your finances. I'm going to look at everything. I have a need. I watch. If you keep coming back to our office, I'm going to ask you again. Are you still in the market for buying a new house? That is a recipe for success. Never giving up. So she scolded me when I got home. It hurt me that everything I knew and I exercised it and I got scolded for it. So I got home and I just talked to my daughters and I was like, this happened at work today, blah, blah, blah. My daughter said, Mommy, if you have to do it again, you do it the same exact way. Maybe your boss needs to learn one or two things from you. Never take no for an answer. It's not because you're becoming obnoxious. If the other person tells you that they don't have it, then they don't have it. You ask one person, two people, yeah, you're new. Now, that's a long story. I'm going to stop right there. Do you know the reason for this story? Sometimes, and when my baby sister first came to US, She observed something in me. Quite often I get my way. And not because I'm obnoxious, no. Not because I'm annoying, not because I'm fussy, but because I know who to ask, when to ask, how to ask, why I'm asking, and what I'm asking. Those 5 recipes, if you master them, you'll be successful in life. Who to ask, when to ask, how to ask, why you are asking, and what you are asking for. Master those. Because if what you're asking for is already wrong, drop the 4. But other than that, if what you're asking for is the right thing, proceed with the 4. And quite often, a lot of people get that wrong. They give up so quickly because they miss those steps. Is it that you're asking the wrong person, or you're asking the wrong way, or you're going by it the wrong way, or you're not asking enough? The same thing, before I say what it applies to. So my sister asked me, I would like to learn that from you. If there's anything I learned from you, I want to learn that. Because when you're asking for something, you have to be humble. You have to lower your voice. See, we Africans, when we need something, is either we're asking the wrong way, or we're asking the wrong person, or we're shouting. We think we have rights. You don't have no rights. You are the beggar. You never heard it? Beggars ain't got no choice. You are the beggar. So if you want something, lay low, calm down, lower your voice, be humble. That's the first recipe. Be humble. Lower your voice, lower your gauge. If somebody comes to, I'm going to use my banking world as example. If somebody comes to the bank and maybe the check bounces, or we charge them NSF fees, you know the first person they're going to meet will be the receptionist. And as they talk to the receptionist, they're yelling. They're yelling. Let me tell you this, my sister. You're not going to go beyond that receptionist. Because receptionist is going to try and exercise her statute. She's going to tell you, I have authority too. Matter of fact, she may never let you sign in. She'll just tell you, oh, once it's charged, you can't get it back. All you're going to do is huff and puff and go. But don't get mad. Just be nice. Matter of fact, smile. How are you doing today? Stroke her. Let her feel important. Everybody is important. You come to my work. You have to respect me. Respect her first. After you stroke her ego, then you let her know what you want. You sign your name in. Then she will tell you, oh, ma'am, you know what? I'll get one of my loan officers or one of my reps to see you. She doesn't own them. They work above her. But that's how she's going to tell you. Because she's exercising authority. So she gets you to one of the loan officers or reps. And then you got there. That's your second level. And you huff and puff. You start yelling. You start screaming. You know the only thing they're going to be addressing? Ma'am, I'm sorry. Please calm down. And you will never get past that. Please calm down. Please calm down. That is the only conversation, the only message you'll be getting from them. Mind you, they have not even addressed the reason why you're here. Don't give them the reason to tell you to calm down. Got it? Be nice. You know what? I deposited a check 3 days ago, and they said it bounced. And all the things all the other charges, everything just started going crazy. And now you charge me 10 NSFs, not sufficient funds, $30 each. You know how much that is? That is $300. So you're going to go to the bank to beg them to give you $300 back by yelling at the front desk, yelling at the reps. They're going to let you go and sweep the floor, get rid of you. But you calm down. I know. Somebody gave me the bad check. I don't even know what happened. Please help me look. My account is a mess. Please help me. You know, when you're saying that, you know what the rep will do? He or she will be ready to help you. But if you don't get what you need from him or her, don't get mad. Because everybody have level of authority. Keep that in your mind. Everybody have level of authority. He or she is going to maximize her level and tell you, I'm so sorry. We cannot, once we charge it and there is a basis for the charges, we don't refund them. That's what they will tell you, right? It's okay. But good rep may tell you, okay, we charge you 10, but it's your fault. So I can refund you. If she says, or if she says, I can refund you too, that means she's only exercising her own authority. Say, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. But I don't mean any offense. Please. I don't mean any offense. Can I please speak with the manager? If you use that word, he or she has no other reason, or she has nothing else to tell you but to call the manager, because now you've taken it above her head or his head, and they have to call the manager. See how many levels you have gone before you can actually get to the manager. Do you know where this long story is going? People want something. They want something grande. You want a baby. You're looking to Allah for a husband. You're looking to Allah for a wife. You want to propose to that girl, but you don't know if her family will say yes or allow her to marry you. You're looking for a new job. You're looking for a promotion. You're looking for, but you're going, you get to the receptionist and you get stuck there. You're going to your afa. You're going to your imam. You're going to your pastor. You're going to your friend. Are they God? When did your pastor or your imam or your alpha become your creator? That is where this message is going. And I hope you've been patient to get to this level with me. I know. I made a lot of detours. I move around before I give you the juice of the message. You know, in the Quran, it is in the Quran, it is in the Bible, it is in all the books of God. It's undeniable. When God says to you, I am closer to you than your jugular vein, there is a reason why he said that. You know, if there is any crime scene, God forbid, you know, when police comes or paramedics, the first thing they check is they do this. They want to hear the thump, thump, thump. That's the heartbeat. That means the person is alive. That, what they're feeling there, is the jugular vein. It's the biggest, largest vein connected straight to the heart. And God says, and you have to dig into to feel it. You can't just do this and feel it. You have to place your fingers. Do it. Place your finger there and go deeper. Push it in. That is your jugular vein. God says, I'm closer to you than that. Did he tell you, I'm closer to you than your pastor's jugular vein? I'm closer to you than your imam's jugular vein. I'm closer to you than your alpha's jugular vein. Too many times. First of all, the reason why I use the don't take no for an answer is because God don't say no. And I'm going to treat this later because one of our simplifier asked me that question, which I'm going to answer later by God's grace. Your God don't say no to you. He may delay, but he wouldn't say no. So you have to be patient. Don't take no for an answer. Not from your creator. Because he loves you more than you love yourself. That's number one. Number two, don't get mad at the front gate. You have a long way to go. Keep your eyes on the prize. Pay attention to what you're asking. Begin with the end in mind. The end is, the girl I want to marry, I'm going to propose to her. And I need her to say yes. That is the end. So you have to go. Sketch out your map. And make sure you get there. Until she says yes to you. The promotion I want, I'm going to get it. Set your plan. If you're going to wake up in every midnight When everybody else is sleeping, to talk to your own creator, do it. He's listening. He's listening. And I know, I'm sorry this video is getting longer. I'm sorry, but it's a message that we need to hear. Your Lord does not want you to quit on him. Your Lord does not want you to settle at the gate for the receptionist, for the afar, for the angels. Don't even stop at the gate for the angels. Shoot straight to God. He's listening. If you can feel your jugular vein, then God is listening. If somebody loves you more than you love yourself, you think he's not feeling your sorrow, he's not feeling your pain, he doesn't know your needs, he doesn't understand your circumstances? Yes, he sure does. Get stuck on him. Stuck on him. Go to him. Cry to him. Beg him. Get on your knees. Call him every hour of the day. Do everything that will get his attention. You already know the things that get his attention. We already talked about that. Bribery in the Holy Quran. Yes, this is the best time to bribe him. This is the best time to talk to him. This is the best time to get his attention. The Ramadan time. This is it. This is the best time. Get his attention by giving to the needy, by helping the poor, by volunteering at the orphanages, by cooking for homeless, by giving charity, by staying up all night, praying to your God when all other souls are sleeping. Ramadan is not only for Muslims. Ramadan is for the whole humanity. Get his attention. You know how. Don't stop at the receptionist desk. Go straight to the manager. Get his attention. Get his attention. Don't give up. Don't give up. I love you. I love you. I love you very, very much. And I'm going to go ahead. It's late in the night. Your Ajanasis, they're already sleeping because there is school tomorrow. So please bear with me. I'm going to have to give you the special gift by myself. And the first one is Al-Wahhab. Wahhab is the great giver. Oh my God. And I didn't make it up. It's the next on the list. Al-Wahhab, the great giver. He will give you without prejudice. Go ask. Go to him. Ar-Razzaq, the bestower of sustenance. Listen to that. That's exactly. See, I didn't plan the topic. He did. And I didn't plan the names. He said it there. Ar-Razzaq, the bestower of sustenance. Al-Fatah, oh my God, the great opener. If God opens the door to you, go straight to him. Don't wait at the receptionist desk. Go straight to the boss. Go straight to your maker. Go straight to your creator. Al-Alim, the all-knowing. He knows you more than you know yourself. He knows your needs. He knows your desire. He knows your wants. He knows your struggles. Go to him. Al-Qabid, the one who restrains. Don't worry. Allah got your back. I love you. I love you. I love you very, very much. But God loves you more. Keep it simple, okay? On Ramadan countdown, today marks the end of the ninth day of Ramadan, making 9 down, 21 to go. Keep it simple. Salam alaikum. See you tomorrow, Insha Allah.